Hi folks, I'm Laura and this is Sean and you're very welcome to this year's Think Languages Week.
That's right, today you will be joining thousands of transition year students right across the country as we celebrate languages and cultures, and to kick it all off, we have this absolutely jam-packed opening ceremony.
Over the next little while, we'll be introducing you to some amazing people who'll be sharing their language learning journeys and showing us how having foreign language skills has really enriched their lives and how they can enrich yours too.
So sit back and enjoy, and who knows, you might even pick up a few phrases along the way.
Soy Maeve McMahon. Gracias.
Coming up, we'll be meeting Euronews reporter Maeve McMahon, whose language skills have carved out a hugely successful international career in front of the camera.
From Erasmus to CAO choices, we've got you covered when it comes to the many options and immersive experiences available to help you continue or start your language journey.
With millions of followers on social media, viral sensation Yuji Beleza can speak a staggering 40 languages. He'll be sharing his experience of learning languages while also showing off his skills by surprising some unsuspecting members of the public.
And from squats to switch jumps, we'll be getting you up and moving and picking up a few phrases in Portuguese along the way.
Plus, if you're a fan of chocolate, and let's face it, who isn't, we've got a treat for you. We'll be meeting the founder of Gras Chocolates, who runs an award-winning Irish chocolate company, which now exports tasty treats across the globe, all thanks to her French skills.
Well, what a show we've got lined up for you today. But Think Languages is not just about the opening ceremony. It's about interactive workshops, cultural culinary experiences, language quizzes, movies, competitions and so much more, all while bringing languages to life. Don't believe us? Here are some of the previous participants to give you a flavour of what to expect as you join thousands of TY students nationwide to celebrate Think Languages Week.
You have got to embrace language. Language is key to us being humans of the globe. French, German, Spanish. Embrace the language that you're being taught by your teachers in school, because when you have a language, it's the key to opening doors.
I am doing a Spanish and Latin American drumming workshop today.
We learned about percussion instruments, different cultures. Spanish is the language we're studying in school, so it helped a lot.
I'm interested to learn French because I think that's one of the important languages to know.
We just done French reservations and all, and ordering food. I love French culture and the language, I love speaking it.
At the moment I'm learning Spanish and German, and I'd really love to learn Japanese.
My favourite class was probably on Japanese because it was very interesting to learn about their culture and their language.
Today I'm teaching the Chinese language for beginners workshop.
We learned how they structure the language and the symbols. I'd like to take more Chinese languages now.
I just did the Korean and Taekwondo workshop. You get to do something fun while also hearing the language. Yeah, it's really good. I really liked it.
It's not just about learning the languages, it's getting to know about the different cultures and making new friends through languages.
Personally, I enjoyed just bonding with my peers and getting close to people that I didn't really speak to before the event, so I think all in all you can enjoy a bit of everything.
Students should have a language other than English. It opens doors, it opens the mind to different cultures, it opens the mind to other people, to a world of opportunities.
Think Languages!
Now for a sweet treat. Grania Mullins, founder of award-winning Gras Chocolates, didn't necessarily find French easy at first, but sticking with it and spending time in France changed everything. Now she uses her language skills to connect with people and grow her business worldwide. Let's hear how French became a key ingredient in her recipe for success. Grania, we're here surrounded by chocolate. Where exactly are we?
So we are in Gras Chocolates HQ. So this is where we manufacture all of our beautiful chocolates, and they're truly unique and truly special.
As well as being a master chocolatier, are you a master of anything else?
So I've worked as a pastry chef for over 10 years in fine dining and Michelin star restaurants. Being a chef has brought me all over the world and brought me to incredible places. Even most recently I was in China, but I worked in France for many years as well.
So what language did you learn in secondary school?
My foreign language was French, so I studied that from first year the whole way to Leaving Cert. I really enjoyed the listening parts of it. The reading parts of it I was quite good at, but it was the grammar parts where I really struggled.
So after you did French for the Leaving Cert, did you go on to study it in college?
No, I didn't at all. So I actually studied science in college, but that didn't mean that after that I didn't use my French. So I was actually offered a job in a kitchen in the south of France, and I couldn't turn it down because I just knew that it would be an incredible opportunity for me.
So that was the light bulb moment, that was the epiphany where you said, I'm going to jump into the deep end.
Completely. And to be honest, I was a bit naive because I thought I had enough French that would get me through, and I thought I'd be well able to converse. Unfortunately, when I arrived on day one, I realised that accents and speeds were very different to what we were used to listening to. But within 1 month, I was listening, I was hearing, I was communicating, and I was making friends. I think personally I learned by speaking it and by hearing it and being immersed in that language and not having any accessibility to English.
So is French a culinary language? Is there a strong tie there between French and food?
Without a doubt. In English, we actually use a lot of words that are French when it comes to food. As we all know, potatoes are gratin, like gratinated potatoes.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit, exactly. So even those alone, I understood those. I was already using those in kitchens. And it's just about reapplying that and, more important than anything, understanding and being able to pick it up with your ear.
So you started as a pastry chef in France. How did we end up here with a self-founded chocolate business in Galway?
After I moved back from France, I had some incredible jobs in Ireland as well, working of course as a pastry chef. And then in lockdown, I actually made hand-painted Easter eggs for my friends and family as a gift. When people saw these on social media, they started reaching out, asking me where could they buy them. So it gave me that nugget to be like, this could be a business, and that's how we are here today.
And how has you being able to speak another language brought your business further or opened new doors for you?
Oh, it's been excellent. Having that second language has been so important. We've had students coming from France and I can communicate with them. They might not have the full fluency of English, but they can learn by visually seeing, by connecting with people. I think one of the most unique places that I've actually had to use my French was actually in China. I was given an assistant that was supposed to be my translator and assistant, and unfortunately he didn't speak English. So that was of course a big challenge, but turns out because the pastry world is using a lot of French words, he actually could speak French.
Okay, so French saved you there?
Completely.
Knowing what you know now about fluency and how you got there, if you could go back, would you do anything different when you were learning French in secondary school?
I would definitely have embraced it a lot more, and seeing it instead of studying, try to see the enjoyment in it, try to see where you can apply it, really focusing on the area that you enjoy, and whether it be watching cooking classes through French or whatever language you're trying to learn is definitely my best advice.
Grania, we're surrounded by chocolates. I was wondering if there's any chance I could get a little look into how they're made, and maybe you could teach me some French along the way?
Of course, I'd absolutely love to do that. On y va. First thing I'm going to show you is how to paint the mold. You just do a brush stroke, just un petit peu.
Ooh.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. You can do this. Look at this. C'est bon. So, voila.
Grania, after all our hard work, do you think I could try one?
Mais bien sûr. Of course you can. It's good, isn't it?
How do you say lemon chocolate in French?
Chocolat au citron.
And how do you say yummy?
Miam.
Miam. Oh, so good. Now, whether you're currently choosing your Leaving Cert subjects, exploring college options, or dreaming of working or studying abroad, there's loads of exciting ways to bring languages into your future. Let's hear from some third level students about their immersive language experiences abroad and take a look at some of the avenues available to you.
Hi, my name is Shane and I'm a UCC International Business with Languages student who is currently completing an Erasmus year at the University of Siena in Italy. Erasmus is an international exchange program that permits students to complete a semester or a full academic year in my case at a foreign university. Why I chose Siena is that I really wanted to have a unique study abroad experience. The entire walled city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and it's like no city that I've ever visited before in my life. Being able to speak Italian has not only opened many doors professionally and academically, but it's also allowed me to connect and become friends with such amazing people. We do a lot of outings together. I visited Florence, Milan, Bologna, Rome. It's definitely quite an eye-opening experience, definitely broadens your horizons, and you have such a network of people there to support you and want to see you progress in your language ability. For any student that's looking to study languages or that is currently studying languages themselves, just try and immerse yourself as much as you can in the language. For example, I love traveling. I guess it's one of the main reasons I chose Erasmus, but if ever I'm watching a travel vlog, I'll always watch it in Italian. So being able to conduct your hobbies through the language, it's a great way, I guess, to bridge that gap and make language learning fun.
My name is Eleanor Dunn and I'm currently living and working in the city of Munich as part of my degree, which is International Hotel Management with Business. What I'm doing here is a full 12-month work placement. So we don't go to university, it's just working. There's 6 of us here in Munich from my degree. We're working in a hotel. Since it is a hotel management degree, you have to do, as part of the college requirements, 2 mandatory departments within that hotel. There's F&B, which is sort of the bar and the restaurant of the hotel. Conferences, gala dinners, my personal favorite. I love events. And then if you want to learn your language, you go to front office. It's very full on. A lot of German, you're answering the phone, but once you're in it, you feel really accomplished and your German definitely improves the most, I would say, in front office. Munich is an amazing, it's a very safe city. You can take a train 20 minutes, 40 minutes. There's beautiful lakes, beautiful mountains. The Alps are really near, so you can actually see the Alps from the city, from the center of the city. I'm very grateful that I'm here and that I'm doing the language. It offers so many possibilities. It opens so many doors. You get to meet amazing people and communicate with people you never would have before if you didn't have the language. And I would just really recommend to everyone to think about doing a language.
There are loads of opportunities to experience languages when you choose them at 3rd level. From working and studying abroad to making lifelong friends, languages open doors you didn't even know existed. Here's a handy tip. When you're choosing your CAO options, you can actually pair a foreign language with the subject or career you want to study. Yeah, it's that simple. Just head over to careersportal.ie, type in the subject you're interested in, and scroll down to the Languages Connect section. There you'll find all the courses that let you study your chosen subject and a foreign language together. Some courses even allow you to take up a new language. So if you're thinking of studying languages at 3rd level and beyond, why not explore your options and see where they could take you? It's easier than you think.
Now, you hardly think me and Laura are going to do all the work here today.
I hope not, as we've got a little movement break for you just to change things up a bit.
That's right, our fitness-loving and language-learning friend Ozzy is here to help get the blood pumping and the body moving. Oh, and he's also got some Portuguese phrases to help guide you along the way.
All you need to do is stand up, take a step back from your desk and make sure you've got some room. Ozzy's going to guide you through the rest. You've 5 seconds to get ready, starting from now.
Hello everyone, Coach Ozzy here. I'm here today to teach you a few exercises and a little bit of Portuguese, okay? So we're gonna start with a warm-up. We're gonna lift our arms up and down. Arms in Portuguese, let's say it with me, arms is braços. So you're bringing your arms up and down. Up and down in Portuguese is pra cima, pra baixo, okay? Up and down, pra cima, pra baixo. Arms up, arms down, braços pra cima, braços pra baixo. Let's keep going. So quad stretch, you're gonna go right leg and then left leg, okay? So right leg in Portuguese, perna direita, and then in Portuguese, left leg is perna esquerda, okay? You're gonna move perna direita, perna esquerda, and alternate, okay? So left leg, right leg, keep going there. Nice one. Let's move with me, everybody. Nice one. And then the next up, it's our body weight squats, okay? So this one, you can go with your knees apart or your knees together, okay? So then we're just gonna count to 10, so you can count with me, okay? So you're gonna go in Portuguese. So 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, okay? Lunges, you're gonna do with me. Right leg, left leg, okay? So you're gonna alternate. Right leg in Portuguese, say it with me. Perna direita, left leg, perna esquerda, okay? And then you're gonna alternate. So you're gonna step back and then alternate, okay? So perna esquerda, perna direita, let's count it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then in Portuguese, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, okay? So heels in Portuguese is calcanhar. So you're gonna elevate your heel and then alternate, okay? So you're gonna go alternate right and left with your calcanhar, okay? And then we're gonna count together in Portuguese all the way to 10 now. Let's go together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So next exercise and last one, it's our switch jumps, okay? So switch, the word switch in Portuguese is alterna, okay? So you're gonna alternar, you're gonna alternate between right arm, braço direito, left leg, perna esquerda, okay? And then just alternate. And then we go together all the way to 10 in Portuguese, okay? So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So guys, I hope you learned a bit of Portuguese there and you enjoyed the exercises. Now I'm gonna say goodbye in Portuguese, okay? Ciao!
Time now to meet Maeve McMahon, a highly successful reporter and presenter with Euronews. Maeve grew up in Navan in County Meath, but her love for languages took her from school in Ireland to studying in Spain and now working in Brussels. Her language skills have helped her to travel the world and also to build a career in international journalism, telling the stories that matter and connecting with people across the globe.
Hello and welcome to Brussels, my love. I'm Maeve McMahon. Thanks for tuning in.
Maeve, could you explain what you do and give me a sense of your day-to-day working life?
I live in Brussels, where I work as a TV reporter and a news anchor for Euronews. I present Brussels My Love, or Brussels Te Quiero. I present it also in Spanish, and it's a show about what happened in Brussels this week. Soy Maeve McMahon. Gracias por estar aquí con nosotros.
For people who maybe wouldn't be aware, what is the significance of Brussels?
Well, Brussels is the beating heart of the European Union.
Long live Europe and many thanks.
It's a melting pot of different language and different people gathering together, all trying to influence policy.
And what languages do you actually speak?
Well, I speak Irish, obviously. I love Irish. Speak French.
Alors, je suis prête.
German.
Dag. Hallo.
Spanish.
Estoy grabando un video. ¿Qué tal?
And perhaps a little bit of Dutch.
Back when you were in secondary school, could you have imagined the life you have now?
I don't think so. Absolutely not. But I always loved languages in school. I studied French and German. I also, in transition year, had the chance to go to Germany on an exchange program, and it was just incredible. I only spent 3 weeks there, Sean, but in 3 weeks I knew learning German and speaking another language, the access I had to a new culture, new adventure, new opportunities and fun. So for me it was just like, wow, there's life outside Navan, and that's very interesting.
And did you then, after secondary school, did you go on to study languages in college?
I did. So I studied European Studies at Trinity with French and German, and I was offered the opportunity to go on an Erasmus year. I wanted to experience how life-changing learning a language could be. I was offered the opportunity to go to Tübingen, Freiburg or Hamburg in Germany, and I was like, I need the big city, I need the bright lights. and ended up having the best year of my life in Hamburg when I was 20, came back with fluent German, and our professor was so excited. He was like, "Where did you pick up your German?" I was like, "Out and about, enjoying speaking to the locals, having fun."
And then how did you pick up Spanish along the way if you didn't study it?
When I graduated, I went on a Leonardo da Vinci program, a little bit like an Erasmus program, to Valencia, Spain. I was like, "I don't speak Spanish," I told them. They were like, "Don't worry, you'll pick it up." People welcomed me with open arms, and within a couple of weeks, I was literally speaking, I wouldn't say fluent, but great Spanish, and I have made friends for life that I still have today, and I use Spanish, French, and German in my day-to-day life now as a reporter in Brussels.
When you are travelling, when you are abroad, do you find that it's easier to connect with people when you can speak their language?
For sure, I would feel totally like an outsider if I just spoke English. The fact that I can speak German, I can make my way around Germany, Austria, even Switzerland. I was in Davos covering the World Economic Forum. It takes place in Switzerland, in a little skiing village. Obviously then you can pick up as well on little juicy pieces of information. You know, you hear these stories. If you speak German, if you speak French, if you speak Spanish, if you understand, it just helps you. You can understand the context and the background and the mentality of people.
So maybe would you have kind of tips and tricks or hints for people who are trying to learn languages?
I think you just have to go for it. ¿Es importante esta noticia o solo algo de la burbuja europea, Silvia? Don't be self-conscious. I feel in Ireland sometimes we're a little bit self-conscious. People will love the fact that you're making an effort to speak to them in their native tongue. ¿Vieron la amonestación? ¿Es una estrategia eficaz?
Seguramente sí, debía llamar mucho la atención desde el punto.
And just try with the basics, whether it's hola, ¿qué tal? That's where you start, and then you see where you end and how that can open new experiences and new opportunities to your life.
Maeve, thank you so much for being with us today. It was an absolute pleasure to hear about your language journey and your professional journey. Now, if you wouldn't mind, would you be able to give us a sign-off that you might use on Euronews?
Well, in English, of course, I would say, thank you so much for watching. See you soon here on Euronews. And in Spanish, muchas gracias por estar aquí con nosotros. Nos vemos muy pronto en Euronews.
Let's meet Yuji Beleza, a Japanese-Irish creator who has gone viral for surprising strangers across the globe by speaking their language. But his story goes much deeper. Languages have helped Yuji to cross cultural divides, to find friends and to build real connections. Now, with over 40 languages and millions of followers online, Yuji is showing the world just how powerful languages can be.
Hey guys, hope you're doing well. My name is Yuji Beleza. I'm half Irish, half Japanese. Konnichiwa.
Yo, excuse me, where are you from?
Hello. I do content creation online, so basically I go up to people on the streets.
Oh, I know you!
You know me?
Yes, I know you from Instagram.
And I start speaking their language.
I speak your language.
Some people think I'm a salesman. People be like, what the hell is this guy? You know, and I get really negative reactions first. And then I start speaking their language and they're like surprised and we become like best friends. Like I'm fluent in Japanese, English, because I was brought up in Japan, and German because I live in Austria. Also I speak Russian. I went for an exchange Erasmus in St. Petersburg. And also Turkish because I've been hanging out with a lot of Turkish people. I can speak 30 other languages on different levels.
أنا من العراق. Iraq. شاكو ماكو. والله كل زين.
And also at least 100 languages in phrases.
Sanjay. 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 Hey.
My mom always tried to make me learn different languages as well, like when I was small, but I wasn't really serious about it. 10 years ago, I was a transition year student in Ireland. I connected a lot with Lithuanians. There were a lot of Eastern Europeans. And I started remembering some phrases in their language, and then I became closer to them. That's when I realized like I need to learn languages and also realize the importance of languages. I came to Austria 4 years ago, and I came there to pursue a political science degree. My Turkish friend told me like, you should make videos in Turkish since you speak a bit of the Turkish language. So he helped me do the first step, and then I started speaking Turkish.
Biz restoranda saat 7'de buluşacağız, tamam mı?
It kind of developed to different languages like Arabic, Serbian.
أنا نحب نكون في الجزائر.
Wow, il sait parler arabe pour de vrai.
And then I started speaking all the languages after that.
موني شو هذا؟
My mom is from Kerry. I used to go there to Kerry every summer. And what stood out is like how people treat each other there. Like people treat each other with respect. And this kind of like shaped me to the person I became today.
Where are you from?
What are you doing here?
In my interviews, I always try to be friendly, approachable.
Je viens du Japon.
Oh, wow! Tu parles français?
J'essaie de parler français. Tuesday.
I try to inspire people to learn languages and also show the culture through my work. How like people are different but kind of similar to each other at the same time.
Let's go!
I speak Tamil.
Tamil. Wanna come? Wanna come?
You'll meet people who speak languages that you've never heard of. And that's something I enjoy the most because every day there's a new challenge and I love that part.
How do you know all these languages? Where did you learn it?
If you want to really learn a language, you need to find a source of kind of like a motivation. And on top of that, you need consistency. I try to practice every day. In my bag, I have textbooks in it. And I try to use every opportunity that I can get to practice languages. In Uzbek, there's a word called harakat barakat. Uzbek, harakat barakat means like there is blessing in effort. Putting in effort is really important and it pays off.
¿Qué es lo más importante en la vida?
La salud.
I love learning languages.
Emmanuel.
You make friends easier.
I'm following you right now, Yuji Beleza.
You become more tolerant to other cultures and I think you just become so broad-minded as well. Your world kind of becomes bigger.
Eu gostei de você.
Thank you, okay. Muito obrigado. Marlova. Marbola. Shukran badin. What's up?
Well, that's it for our opening ceremony. Hopefully we've given you a glimpse into all the amazing things that foreign language skills have to offer, from exciting career opportunities to travel, to friendships and the rich cultural experiences that come with learning new languages.
Feel free to share your experiences by using the hashtag #ThinkLanguages, and don't forget to follow Languages Connect on social media for all the latest updates. Thank you so much for watching today, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your Think Languages event.
But for now, slán, adios.
Tschüss, au revoir, ciao.